The Alabama Crimson Tide have dominated all year, and I know I'm happy about that, but many people outside of Alabama do not seem to be so happy about the success. WVUA 23's Cameron CROWE joins us now live to explain. So Cameron, who hates the Tide and why?
Well, Ivy, after a 29-0 shutout in Baton Rouge, many people are beginning to question whether Alabama's football success is bad for college football. The Crimson Tide have won 5 out of the last 9 national championships and are once again favored to win it all as the end of the regular season approaches. The Alabama dynasty has Tide fans happy, but across the country, people are describing the Tide as boring, bad for football, and lacking parity. Do the numbers back it up? Last weekend's game versus LSU brought the largest TV ratings of any game the entire college football season. And according to USA Today, last year's national championship game versus Georgia drew the second highest ratings in the college football playoff era. So is the success bad for college football, or is it only jealousy from opposing fan bases? We talked to some fans in town for this weekend's game to hear their thoughts.
I personally think it's pretty good for college football, but most people would disagree with me. They think that they're starting to call them the Golden State Warriors of football. But I think it's like something special that you really don't get to see this very often in your life. And I'm a big Alabama fan, and Roll Tide.
I think it's good for college football because I think it's forcing other teams to raise their game, to put more into it. You see programs like Clemson, for instance, where they were 10 years ago, they wouldn't have put the money into their football facilities and others, but to stay competitive and to stay up with Alabama, they've got to invest and go forward.
Tomorrow, the Crimson Tide play Mississippi State in Tuscaloosa. Tune in so you can determine whether the Tide are good or bad for college football. I'm Cameron CROWE, WVUA 23 News.